Hi YouTube, my name is Eddie from Black Bull Assets. This is my wife Wendy and we will talk about what happened to us today. Last week I transferred some money from stocks that I sold to my bank account at KBC, and yesterday I wanted to transfer it to another account and it seems that my account was vanished. Now, my wife checked her account as well, same problem, so we went to the bank today. For me, no problem, they could find everything again, but for my wife, her account was vanished. Totally. I'll give her the honor to talk.
So, I filmed two videos today. One is when I try to access my vanished account through the ATM machine. Most of you have already seen that, but for those of you that haven't, I put it in the video. And the next one is actually a reaction video that I spontaneously filmed when I got back from the ATM machine. I will put timestamps below, so if you have already watched the video from the ATM machine, it's just a short video, then you can skip that and just go straight to my reaction video. I would also like to thank everybody that has sent so many reactions from all over the world. Thank you. We are alright, you know. We will just be fine, but let it serve as a warning to those of you that haven't taken action already. I'm glad it happened to me. I mentioned this many times in the video. I'm still okay, but if your life savings are on any digital account, whether it is a bank savings account or a stock broker account or Bitcoin or what have you, please let this be some kind of warning, and please reconsider where you put all your money. Hope you enjoy, hope you will learn, and see you next time. So here we are at the cash machine. Sorry to my Flemish friends that I'm doing this in English, but I have received so many disturbing messages and panic reactions from people all over the world. So I'm going to do this one in English. I'm sure you guys can understand. So this is the card I was talking about. You see, February 23, and this is from KBC, and the account does not exist anymore. It's not closed, it's not blocked, anything of the kind. It's just non-existent. So I'm going to put the card, I have the card as proof that, well, I have that bank account, but at bank they couldn't help us. We were kindly asked to leave because they couldn't help us. And this is something that will happen to you. One day morning, you will wake up and you will see that your account, your bank account, has vanished. This is the last thing that I can do because the people at the bank office won't help me. They cannot do anything for me. The only thing I can do is now put this card in here and see if I can have access to my bank. Let's see what he does. I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. I'm just curious. Oh, they want here. Do I want to withdraw money or do I want to change my code? Well, oh, that was quick. I'll do it again. Put it in. All right. I get that. That's security, and I was being not fast enough. Fair. Now I'm going to want to, well, let's say 20 euros. Yeah, I want a ticket. I'm going to put my code in. Let's see. The card is not valid. Therefore, I cannot withdraw anything. The card is not valid. This card is not valid. This card is valid until February 23. Oh, there's new people. I have to go. I go to my bike now. So this will happen to you too. Get your money out of the bank. Get your money out of the stock market. Put it in physical gold and silver. Please do it now. I didn't show you. I didn't just tell you. I showed you. Remember that. So I just got home, poured myself a cup of coffee because I think we really need to talk. Now, those that know me personally know that I'm not the one to go on social media and have my say. Well, I do my say here and there with words, but you know, never a live video or anything. But this is just too important. It's just too important what's happening here, and I'm glad it has happened to me, and I really mean that, because those were not my life savings on that account that has disappeared. But I am constantly thinking right now, what if it was? What if I didn't know any better and all my life savings were in that account? It just vanished, you know, it didn't get blocked, or it didn't get terminated. It just vanished into thin air, and the people at the bank this morning at 9 o'clock didn't want to help me. They couldn't do anything for me. They just gently moved me out. And I mean, really, this thing is real. This is not a hoax, you know. This is real. I obviously haven't filmed in the bank. I can only tell you what happened in the bank. And for those of you that don't know, because I've received so many messages from all over the world now in these couple of hours, and I don't know it either. I just know what happened and what I have experienced, and this bank account of mine is non-existent. So we have two situations here, and I will explain them briefly. Yesterday afternoon, I'm going to have some coffee first because it was very cold outside. Yesterday afternoon, I went online on the laptop to the KBC website to get into the account of Eddie, which I was able to. So the account opened up, and then I went to accounts, you know, bank accounts, and it said that there were no accounts available. There were no accounts, not a technical error or we are working on the website. There were just no accounts. So that was a huge red flag. But I wasn't panicking at that point. So I logged out, and then I tried my card, and I couldn't even log in, you know, and I had my password correct and everything, and I couldn't log in. I just couldn't log in. So this morning we decided to immediately go to the bank. It opens at 9 o'clock, and we were there a couple of minutes after 9. We entered, and the clerk that was there was very nice, and she tried to help Eddie, but then she got a phone call, so another person took over, and they found the account of Eddie. That was not a problem, but his account was made invisible. It wasn't visible for us, it was only visible for them. So we obviously asked, how can such a thing happen? You know, how can this happen? They couldn't answer. But the only thing they could do was make it visible for us again. Okay, you do that. Now that's a huge red flag because banks can make your account visible or not visible. So if they make it invisible for you, you cannot access your bank and your money through online banking. So if you have bills to pay, you can't because the account is not visible. But it's still there, but it's only visible for them, so they can do with it whatever they want, I suppose. Anyway, then came mine. So I said to her, this is my card, valid up until February 2023, as I showed you in the previous video. And she typed in the number. I said, well, I can't log in. And she just, started typing and typing and typing. And then she said, well, there is no account with that number. I said, what do you mean there is no account with that number? You issued me that bank card that you have right there. You issued that to me. At the same time, you issued Eddie's card. We were here together a couple of years ago to open a bank account. Not a joint bank account. We each have separate bank accounts. What do you mean? And she said, well, it's just non-existent. There is no account number with that number on your card. I said, well, we need help with that. I mean, there is a bank account with that number. I have done actions on that. There is an account with that. So she called in another person from upstairs, and we spoke to him about, 30 seconds. So we went into the bank, and he just said, we cannot help you with that. I have an appointment now. We cannot help you with that. We cannot help you with that. Please leave. We cannot help you with that. That was it. That was it. So I didn't really want to make a scene right there. Because that's not my nature. So we came home, and then I fed my chickens and my quail and my rabbits and my dog, and made sure that they were all okay. And a little bit around noon, a little over noon, afternoon, I took my bank card and I put it in a cash machine, and I filmed that, and you saw that video probably. It just said that I could enter, the whole thing, and it asked if I wanted to withdraw money or if I wanted to change my PIN code. And I wanted to withdraw money. I didn't have to, but that was the only, I didn't want to change my security code. So I tried withdrawing money, and then I got the message that the card was invalid. I'm not panicking. I really am not. I mean, I'm done. I'm done. I've been telling people this. If you know me, and if you ever talked to me about the monetary system and all that stuff, you know that, what my thoughts are. And I've been saying it for years to people I've known. But I've always been quiet, I'm not, I think everybody should make their own decisions, and everybody should, try to figure it out on themselves. But I am at this point where I've had so many messages by now of people from all over the world freaking out. And I don't understand. On the one hand, I understand. On the other hand, I don't. I will tell you. If my life savings were on that account that has vanished into thin air, I would panic. The thing is, why am I so, quote unquote, peaceful under all of this, is that I am glad it happened to me, because I haven't lost my life savings. I can still eat every day. I can still, my house is warm. I can feed everything and everybody, I'll be okay. So I am not in a panic mode. And the reason why I am not in a panic mode is because I have been preparing for this for a very long time. Because for a very long time I have known this and I have spoken to you about it. I have told you, all of you. Some of you have listened, some of you haven't. And I'm very glad this thing happened to me and not to you, to the latter part. Because if it happened to you, you would have lost a lot of money. So, and I'm not gonna, make a lot of videos about this. It's not my style. But I will tell you once more. And like I said in my video, I'm not going to tell you anymore because I showed you. I actually showed you that this account of mine has vanished, I cannot access my account. There is no account to access, so it's just gone. Nobody knows where it is. That will happen to you. One fine Monday morning, and I've told this 1,000 times, but I'm going live on the internet. I'm going to tell you, just one last time. One fine Monday morning, you will wake up and your bank account will have vanished. It will happen to you. It happened to me now. It will happen to you. Why am I not panicking? Because my life savings weren't on that account. My life savings aren't on any bank account. My life savings aren't on any digital medium. Think about it. The stock market. It's completely digital. But you have an account with a broker, right? What is an account with a broker? It's a bank account. If this thing can happen with one of the major banks in the world, don't you think it could happen with your broker? Just one fine Monday morning you wake up and you have to realize that your broker account is vanished, gone with the wind. But you have proof. I have a card. I have everything on email. I have everything on my phone. Yeah. Well, I have my card too. That's physical evidence that I have a bank account because that card is issued by the bank. And it's still valid up until February 2023. Nobody helps me. Nobody cares. There's nothing you can do. So think about it. If you have your life savings in anything, put in anything that is digital, the stock market, savings account at the bank, Bitcoin, I don't know what. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to ask you to reconsider and think about it. What if this was your Monday morning? What if it happened to you? I'm okay. I'll be just fine. Would you be just fine? If not, if all this makes you uncomfortable, and I know it does because I've seen the messages, and I'm gonna try to answer every single one of them. Just not today, but I will try. I just hope this video will give a little bit of reassurance to you. You know what I stand for. I like physical stuff. I like things that I can grab and hold. I cannot grab and hold my bank account. I cannot grab and hold my stocks because it's all digital. And yeah, I diversify. Yeah, just like anybody. But with the digital stuff, I'm going way out now. Because I have experienced it firsthand. And I see it as a sign. And I don't take this very lightly because I do try to follow my gut feelings about that. I've been telling people this for years and years. A lot of you have listened. A lot of you were like, it's not my kind of thing, well, whatever. I don't care. You do you, and I do me. I say, think and reconsider about putting whatever you have in a digital world in physical things like gold, physical silver. Really, it will keep its value whether there's a hyperinflation or not. It doesn't really matter. Gold is gold, silver is silver, has been for all these years and will be there forever. It will buy you everything for the exact same amount at every time of the economic stage that we're in. You know that. And if you don't, just let me know and I'll explain it. I'll go live again. But, reconsider. Please reconsider, because let this be some kind of a wake-up call for those of you that haven't woken up yet. You know in your gut something ain't right. And I'm not gonna go into detail, but you've seen banks fall in 2008. You've seen the movie, you know how it goes. You know they're bastards, you know they're scum, you know they are not there for you. They are not there to help you. They are there to make money out of you. You know that. They don't care shit about you and your life savings. They don't. They really don't. And to be quite honest, you are the only one that should care about your life savings, because these banks, these are people that want to make money. A bank is a business and they want to make money out of you, which is what they do. They are not there to take care of you, just like a government. A government is not there to take care of you. A government is, a country is a business. I can talk forever about that, and if you want me to, I'll do it. Just let me know, I'll do it. But a country is a business, a bank is a business. They want to make money. But you are a business too. You are. And you have to take care of yourself and your family and your kids. That's up to you. And putting all your trust in your bank or putting all your trust into the stock market that it will take care of you, I'm sorry, those days are gone. Those days are gone, people. With all the information that is available and everything that you have seen and heard on the news since 2008, you should know better. So that's it. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to drink my coffee and have a piece of chocolate because I deserved it. And let it sink in. Watch my video that I filmed at the bank, at the cash machine. It's real. It's not a hoax. And when the shit hits the fan, it's not if the shit hits the fan, in the future. The question is just when. It will. And one fine Monday morning, you will wake up and you will experience exactly the same as I have experienced today. Will you be panicking or will you be prepared? And don't ever, ever contact me when that happens to you and say to me, I didn't know. Because not only have I told you so, I showed you so. Good luck. Take care.